As I was saying on Friday night, one of the reasons we've been able to meet so peaceably is because of the lawsuit for which David Yeagley has been the plaintiff. He was not here when I made those remarks, so I wanted to repeat them. And we very much appreciate his willingness to, as I say, take up the white man's burden and fight against the thugs and the rowdies that shut us down. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce to you David Yeagley. He's an enrolled member of the Comanche Nation of Oklahoma and lives in Oklahoma City. He holds a master's degree from Yale, a Master of Arts from Amren University, and he holds a doctorate in music from the University of Arizona. He has actually composed a symphony which will be performed or has been performed shortly in Oklahoma.
It's being recorded.
It's being recorded, yes. No, I've heard passages of it. It's extremely pleasant, musical. It's the real stuff. He's been an American patriot through public media since 1987, and he worked with Oklahoma Governor Frank Keating in 2000 to establish instruction in American patriotism for Oklahoma's public schools. He has been a columnist for Front Page Magazine. He's appeared on many radio and television programs. He's published 3 books, and his articles have appeared in all the places that you might expect. Brother Yeagley has a unique American Indian point of view. As he pointed out, this just occurred to me, he and I were born on very close to the same day. I was born 10 days after he was. He calls me little brother. But it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you Big Brother Yeagley, who will speak on the dread or fear of whiteness.
I think that it's very important to establish off the bat why in the world that I would go to bat for the white race, particularly the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant race, which was the very race that subjugated the American Indian. This strikes many people as ironic, if not totally disingenuous. And they assume I'm some kind of private millionaire in the background and just having fun in my entertaining myself and trying to cause trouble. And other things that rich, bored people do, like George Soros. Or for that matter, T. Boone's Pickens. I can't fully explain it because I operate on intuition, and thereby evince my primitive nature, my primitive side. My father was a Kraut, and my mother is Comanche. So I'm destined for battle, one way or the other. It seems to me that a cultural train wreck, as was the American Indian encounter with the white European, it is a tragedy from the Indian point of view, but I consider it a past event, if you follow me there. That's over. What do we do now? You can't describe a tragedy in a way that's appealing, but you can reinterpret it so that it's meaningful and so that there is advantage in it, so that there is purpose in it. And that's what I've tried to do. And you have to be very honest once you delve into these racial realities. The white race didn't do anything that Comanches didn't do. They just did it better on a larger scale. To this day, Comanches are known as the baddest. I mean, I could think of all kinds of foul terms here which are used to refer to Comanches. The bad guys, always the bad guys, in everybody's minds. The Comanches are the people that are going to destroy you if you come near them. In fact, the name Comanche, they say, comes from a Paiute word, komats. Komats, enemy. If you encounter those people, you're going to have a fight. That's just that's what they are. That's what they do. So avoid them. Interestingly, Comanches, I think probably of all the Indians, are the ones that most closely follow the code of, what did I say yesterday? Vene Vici. They just appeared out of the southern Rockies from nowhere. I tell everybody we came from the wind. We're not part of any other tribe. We came from the wind. We didn't come from the earth. We came from the wind. They came, they saw, and they conquered everything in sight and created the largest hunting empire on the continent. Drove out every other Indian tribe, including the Apache, which the Spanish were unsuccessful in driving out of Texas for 3